Welcome to tonight's regional news. And coming out of Trinidad and Tobago. After 31 years behind bars without standing trial and having not entered a guilty plea for the murder charge leveled against him, 61-year-old Walter Blackstock is set to be a free man following a declaration on Tuesday by Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP Paula Llewellyn, that her office will not be embarking on a trial of the matter given the circumstances. Blackstock, an ex-policeman, was in 1987 arrested and charged with the murder of a woman on October 21 in the year prior using a hammer to bludgeon her. At the time of his arrest, Blackstock was said to have been suffering from a mental illness believed to have been caused by a head injury sustained in a serious motor vehicle accident in December 1977, and so was deemed initially unfit to plead. But according to documents presented to the court, subsequent psychiatric evaluations indicated that Blackstock was on at least 3 occasions found fit to plead. However, more than 3 decades later, the information had not been routed to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions for it to commence prosecution of the matter. This prompted a petition to the Government General urging for Blackstock's release by attorney-at-law and human rights activist Nancy Anderson, who believed that her client was being held at his pleasure. In the petition, Blackstock noted that he was a member of the Jamaican Constabulary Force from 1975 until he was forced to resign in 1985 as a result of his mental illness. As a condition of his resignation, he noted in the petition is a monthly disability assistance from the government. In response, the Office of the Governor General noted that Blackstock had not been convicted and therefore it could not take action, rerouting the matter to the courts for a resolution. Presiding Judge Justice Sonia Wint Blair agreed with the points raised by the DPP. Moving on to Trinidad and Tobago, shocking statistics were revealed yesterday that 3 primary school pupils were among 169 school children who became pregnant in the last 5 years. And police cannot prosecute offenders as the girls were reluctant or cannot identify the fathers of their babies. According to Rafina Ali Buru Singh, the president of the National Parent Teachers Association, some 169 school children became pregnant between 2014 and March 2019. She said some victims say they cannot identify who got them pregnant. Butler said since 2015, there has been 606 cases, but she was unable to provide data on the specific age group of the offenders, how many cases involved adult men, or was the result of incest. The committee was also told that the issue of teenage pregnancy has never been a standalone topic for discussion between the Ministry of Education and the NPTA. The Family Planning Association, FPA, also participated in the inquiry, and the organization's project manager, Ava Rampersad, said that the young able-bodied people were not the only ones engaging in sexual activity. JSC members were perplexed as to who the fathers were, since that information was lacking. Director of Child Affairs in the Children's Authority, Safia Noel, admitted that such information often remained a mystery, and in some cases the fathers are from the community or the home. Officials also lamented the level of underreporting, as many girls may abort their pregnancies and others lie to health officials about their actual age. They said that in addition to pregnancies, risky teen sexual activity is another major worry. Finally, and still in Trinidad and Tobago, a Facebook squabble between 2 women escalated into a fistfight in a police station on Tuesday, and they both ended up in court for the offense. After parting the fight between Jamaica Joachim, 23, a final-year university student, and Lamarsha Joseph, 31, a mother and student, were arrested and charged by officers of the San Fernando police station. They spent the night in the station and were taken before San Fernando Senior Magistrate Joanne Connor on Wednesday, where they pleaded guilty to disturbing the peace at the station by fighting. The fight took place around 12:15 p.m. in the reception area, and according to one of the defense lawyers, the dispute between the women may have sparked as a result of an imminent menage a trois. Court prosecutor Cleon Seaton said WPC Hernan Singh saw the women exchanging blows and officers had to intervene to part the fight. The women, who stood next to each other in the prisoner's dock in the first court, admitted the versions of events from the prosecution. Their attorney pleaded with the magistrate to give the women a chance as they were traumatized having spent the night in custody. Seaton confirmed that they were first-time offenders. Joachim's attorney Ansley Lucky said Joachim of Whiteland Road, Williamsville, went to the police station to make a report. And that's all for tonight's regional news. I'm Al Griffith reporting for HGP TV Nightly News.